There are places on Earth where survival feels like a mistake, where the ground shifts beneath your feet without warning, where the ocean freezes into a maze of silent giants, and where the sky itself seems too close for comfort. In these extreme corners of the world, nature doesn't welcome you, it challenges you. Cliffs rise like walls, volcanoes breathe beneath the surface, and storms rewrite the landscape overnight. And yet people stay. They build, they adapt, they endure. Because for some, the most dangerous places on Earth are the only places that ever felt like home. Yanjian is a city forged from necessity. It nestles within a narrow valley in China. At its tightest, this urban landscape stretches a mere 30 meters across. Yet over 400,000 people call it home. With sheer cliffs rising dramatically on either side, the inhabitants have ingeniously crafted their lives along these steep walls. They stack homes and schools in layers that cling to the mountainsides. It's like a living tapestry. Here, space is not a luxury. It's a constant struggle. Streets twist and turn as if refusing to yield to gravity. The architecture is a blend of engineering wizardry and adaptability. Retaining walls and stepped foundations form the backbone of survival. Every day, residents navigate their way through a meticulously organized labyrinth. It's a tribute to human perseverance against the whims of nature. The river below is a relentless force. It constantly threatens to erode the fragile base of the city. Yet there exists a harmony, an unspoken understanding between the people and their environment. The inhabitants of Yanjian possess a collective spirit. They face the daily challenges head-on. Surprisingly, the city boasts advanced infrastructure. Modern amenities are meticulously integrated into its vertical expanse. In a place where the ground beneath is an uncertain friend, the community has thrived, adapting to a life of vertical living. Yanjian echoes a powerful truth. When the land gives little, the human spirit can rise to meet it. In this place, survival doesn't simply mean existing. It means flourishing against all odds. Castellfollit de la Roca emerges from the rugged landscape of Catalonia. It is like a fortification of stone, a village perched boldly atop a black basalt cliff. The cliff plunges into the valley below. This extraordinary settlement is a relic of volcanic history. It stretches a mere 1.5 kilometers in length. Once a cradle for industry, it now stands as a testament to endurance. It endures amid nature's forces. The town's foundation is built upon the remnants of two ancient lava flows. This striking geological phenomenon creates a stark contrast. It contrasts with the lush greenery surrounding it. With a population of barely over 1,000, life here clings to the dramatic cliffside. Houses seem to sprout directly from the rock. They dare gravity to intervene. The narrow streets twist and turn. They echo with the footsteps of those who have called this place home. Residents have learned to embrace a rhythm dictated by the valley's steep inclines. The air is thick with stories of resilience. Every building appears to lean into the winds. The winds race across the cliff's edge. But Castellfollit de la Roca holds more secrets. It is also home to the 12th century Romanesque church of Sant Salvador. This church is a silent guardian. It has witnessed centuries of change and challenges. The town is a living archive of history. Each stone carries weight and meaning. Here, life is a delicate balance of beauty and tenacity. It is a vivid reminder that even in the most precarious places, community can thrive. Community can thrive against all odds. Haid al-Jazil is not just a destination. It is a sanctuary sculpted by time and tradition. Located in the Sultanate of Oman, this ancient site brims with the echoes of 1,000 stories, hidden away in a landscape that tells of both struggle and survival. Carved from the rugged, rocky terrain, its formations rise steeply, inviting explorers to delve deeper into its mysteries. Once a thriving hub for trade, Haid al-Jazil is now a testament to the intrigue of ages long past. Visitors encounter intricately designed structures, remnants of a civilization that utilized natural resources to craft a community, complete with elaborate irrigation systems fed by precious mountain springs. They fashioned homes from the very earth that surrounds them, creating a tapestry of life woven into the mountainside. Surprisingly, the site features an ancient watchtower, meticulously positioned to oversee the valley below, offering a strategic advantage to its inhabitants centuries ago. Additionally, the area is home to a unique biodiversity, a rare blend of flora and fauna adapting to the arid climate, a living counterpoint to the historic structures. Yet it's the whispers of those who once walked these paths that linger. Each step through Haid al-Jazil echoes with resonance, drawing visitors not just into the past, but into the enduring spirit of those who called it home. Here, history doesn't just exist, it breathes, inviting all to listen. Dallol, Ethiopia, a land where the earth seems to breathe fire. Here the ground simmers, a palette of sulfuric yellows, reds, and greens. It's a place where temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius, a landscape so hostile that only the most resilient can endure. Once a bustling hub for potash extraction, today it exists like a ghost town, echoing stories of ambition and survival. Yet strange beauty thrives in its starkness. Shimmering salt flats and acid pools craft a surreal canvas. It feels otherworldly. This unforgiving terrain is not without its inhabitants. About 60 hardy souls call Dallol home, primarily scientists and miners who brave the relentless heat daily. The air here is thick with the scent of sulfur, an omnipresent companion, while the ground cracks beneath feet that tread on a land colored by volcanic activity. Amidst the hostility, life blooms in the form of extremophils, microbes that flourish where life is thought impossible. They adapt and persist just as those who remain. Once this area was alive with workers extracting potash, shipping it across the globe. Now, as the salt mines grow silent, the landscape bears witness to what was, a reminder of transience. The barren beauty persists, even as infrastructures decay and memories fade. As night falls, the temperatures dip and the landscape transforms. A silent realm under a blanket of stars reveals a different kind of life, one inhabited by the spirits of resilience. Dallol, with its harshness and beauty, remains a paradox, a place where survival and desolation coexist, a stark reminder of the boundaries of human endurance. Here, the earth remains unyielding, and yet somehow, against all odds, life continues. Where the North Sea meets the land, Lindisfarne unfolds, an island steeped in history. Its shores are kissed by the tide and veiled in mist. Once a holy site, it flourished as a center of learning and culture in the 7th century. It echoed with the footsteps of monks who transcribed sacred texts. Their legacy is forever etched in the pages of time. Today, the crumbling stones of the priory stand sentinel. They whisper tales of a vibrant past. But Lindisfarne is more than its ancient ruins. Twice daily, the sea recedes, revealing a causeway. This causeway connects this enclave to the mainland. It transforms the landscape with the waxing and waning of the tides. This rhythm of nature draws thousands each year. Yet only the most intrepid travelers witness its wild beauty. They see it when the waters rise, isolating the island once more. The air here is alive with the cries of seabirds. The rich landscape unfolds into a tapestry of salt marshes and rugged cliffs. Visitors may encounter rare flora. They might see the bright yellow flowers that cling to life. These flowers thrive in this harsh coastal environment. When night falls, the island's darkness reveals a dazzling sky. This sky is unmarred by light pollution. It offers a celestial display that has inspired generations. Within this fragile ecosystem, life ebbs and flows in harmony. It is enshrined in the very fabric of the island. Lindisfarne isn't merely a destination. It's a reminder of the delicate balance between land and sea. It reminds us of memory and existence. It is a sanctuary where time stands still. Here, the past whispers to the present. Longyearbyen is not merely a settlement. It's a collage of human tenacity against the relentless force of nature. As the northernmost town of significant size, it rests in a land where the sun barely rises in winter. It offers only a few hours of muted daylight. Yet in this desolation, life persists. Built on the edge of the Arctic, Longyearbyen began as a coal mining town over a century ago. It evolved into a hub for scientific research and tourism. Its stark buildings, characterized by vibrant colors, are the only hints of warmth. They stand out in a landscape predominantly gray and white. The nearby Svalbard Global Seed Vault stands as a silent guardian of biodiversity. It preserves seeds from around the world in case of catastrophe. Surprisingly, despite its extreme latitude, the town has a population of nearly 2,000. They navigate the challenges of daily life with a mix of ingenuity and humor. Residents must be prepared for polar bears roaming nearby. This is a stark reminder of the wildness that remains just outside their doors. The Arctic climate is unforgiving. Temperatures can plummet to -30 degrees Celsius. Yet the community remains vibrant and connected. They create a unique culture that thrives in isolation. In Longyearbyen, there are no cemeteries. It's too perishable for the permafrost. Instead, the dead are flown to mainland Norway. Here, the cycle of life exists alongside the ferocity of nature. Every sunrise is a new chapter in an extraordinary tale of survival. Maymand is more than a village. It is an ancient repository of human ingenuity in the arid mountains of Iran. This settlement, carved into the cliffs thousands of years ago, offers a glimpse into a lifestyle shaped by necessity and tradition. Here, time flows differently. With origins tracing back between 8,000 and 12,000 years, Maymand is one of the oldest continuously inhabited places on Earth. Over 400 homes, hewn directly from rock, create a labyrinth of approximately 2,000 small cave rooms. These dwellings, devoid of modern conveniences, maintain a natural equilibrium. They provide cool respite in summer and warmth through the harsh winters. The architecture is an unyielding response to the relentless environment. It is a marriage between humanity and stone. Around 100 to 150 inhabitants embrace their semi-nomadic lifestyle. They move their livestock to highlands during the warmer months. Then they return to the caves in winter. Their diet, rich in tradition, consists of hand-baked flatbread, goat milk, and hearty stews. These are crafted from local herbs, sustaining them in this stark landscape. Maymand holds a secret. It has a communal spirit that thrives in isolation. Daily life unfolds with a rhythm unhurried by the outside world. The echoes of ancestors are felt in every corner. Interestingly, in a region where many seek opportunity elsewhere, the inhabitants of Maymand remain bound to their roots. Surprisingly, this village has adapted to changing climates and modern pressures. Yet it retains its cultural essence. Within these rugged walls, one finds serenity amid life's harsh realities. It is a reminder that survival is not merely about existence. It is about living in harmony with the land and bearing witness to the passage of time. Abuna Yamata Ga is a hidden gem in the rugged highlands of Ethiopia. It is a church hewn into a sheer cliff face. Resembling a colossal stone vessel, this ancient structure draws pilgrims and adventurers alike. Built in the 5th century, the church is more than a place of worship. It's a monument to human determination against sheer verticality. The journey to this ecclesiastical wonder is not for the faint-hearted. Ascending the cliff involves scaling rock faces that rise hundreds of meters. A single wrong step could mean a perilous fall into the abyss below. Yet for those who seek it, the promise of spiritual solace drives them forward. They navigate time-worn paths and are guided by whispered prayers. Inside, the church reveals frescoes that have withstood the test of time. Their colors echo the stories of early Christianity in a remote land. The site holds significance not only for its aesthetic value. It is a beacon of cultural heritage, where rituals and traditions have endured for centuries. Surprisingly, Abuna Yamata Ga is one of multiple rock-hewn churches in the Tigray region. Each has its own unique design and history. The church demonstrates an extraordinary blend of natural beauty and human ingenuity. It is carved from solid volcanic rock as a statement of faith and resilience. Here, amid the solitude of the cliff, the boundaries of earth and spirit blur. It invites all who dare to embrace the climb. Vardsia unfolds like a vast tapestry of history. It is woven into the very fabric of Georgia's rocky landscape. Carved into the cliffs of the Irasheti Mountain in the 12th century, this monastic complex stretches over 500 meters. It retreats into the stone with over 600 rooms. From chapels to living quarters, the artistry of its frescoes captures a bygone era. Monks devoted their lives to learning and prayer. Each brushstroke is a whisper of the past. Surprisingly, the intricate system of tunnels and chambers once bustled with over 2,000 inhabitants. It also served as refuge during invasions. Its hidden passages and fortified walls are a testament to the ingenuity of its creators. The design of Vardsia is not just functional. It resonates with spirituality. Sunlight filters through carefully placed openings. It illuminates sacred spaces that feel alive with prayer. Every year, pilgrims journey to this cliffside sanctuary. They navigate the rough terrain that winds up to the entrance. It is not just a hike, but a pilgrimage filled with reverence. Adventurers can hardly miss the looming presence of the king's palace. Stories echo from the walls, each crack a reminder of time's passage and the resilience of faith. In a world rapidly forgetting its roots, Vardsia stands as a vivid reminder of human tenacity. It is a fortress of culture and spirituality carved from stone. It anchors generations in a ceaseless dialogue. Between past and present, here the mountains speak, and those who listen find a connection to something greater than themselves. Grindavik is a fishing town clinging to the southwestern coast of Iceland. It is shaped by fire and water. Here, the blue lagoon's azure pools bubble alongside the ominous silhouettes of volcanic crags. This creates a landscape brimming with contradiction. Each morning, residents awaken to a horizon lit by smoldering lava. It is a vivid reminder of nature's restless power. Echoes of seismic activity fill the air. An astonishing 25,000 earthquakes rattle the town annually. These earthquakes send shudders through the ground they inhabit. The town is built on ancient lava fields. These are remnants of cataclysmic eruptions. As the darkness of night falls, the geothermal steam rises. This creates a mystical haze that envelops the community. Life here thrives against the backdrop of potential destruction. The Svartsengi power plant brings warmth and light. This is despite its precarious position. Each day, local fishermen navigate waters teeming with life. They draw sustenance from a sea that thrives on volcanic richness. Meanwhile, the ground beneath their homes remains an unpredictable stage. It is a stage for the forces of nature. Surprisingly, a mere 10 kilometers from the town, the tectonic plates diverge. These plates shape the Earth's crust. They further feed the very volcano that could someday reshape Grindavik entirely. Each day, the people of this town balance on the knife's edge of possibility. Their existence is woven into a tapestry of danger and beauty. Here, life is an act of courage. In Grindavik, the ordinary meets the extraordinary. It is a dance of survival against an ever-present fire. This fire is waiting for its moment to awaken. San Pedro de Atacama is a town born from the relentless grit of human survival. It exists in one of the planet's harshest environments. Here, rainfall is a luxury few will ever experience. Some regions record no precipitation for centuries. This is the Atacama Desert, often branded the driest place on Earth. It is a landscape so desolate that NASA uses it to simulate Martian conditions. Yet against all odds, over 5,000 souls inhabit this remote enclave. They craft lives around invaluable underground water reserves. Supplies trickle in from faraway sources. As twilight descends, the town transforms. The arid air cools, and the bustling streets fill with tourists. They are drawn to its unique charm. Visitors flock to witness the otherworldly landscapes. Salt flats glimmer like diamonds. Geysers spit steam into the night sky. San Pedro is a gateway to experiences unlike any other. It is a thriving community nestled against a backdrop that seems to defy life itself. Surprisingly, the region is home to some of the oldest known human settlements. Traces of habitation date back thousands of years. The local culture is rich in indigenous traditions. It persists amid modern influences. This showcases a resilience that withstands the desert's formidable characteristics. Here, locals still harvest the land's resources. They collect salt from the flats and tend to quinoa fields. These practices are steeped in ancient techniques. The reality of San Pedro de Atacama is a dichotomy. It is a reminder of life's tenacity in the face of overwhelming adversity. It is a paradox where existence thrives in a realm that should be void of it. Here, under an expanse of stars, humanity finds a way. This proves that life, despite all odds, can flourish. It can flourish even in the most unlikely of places. Deep within the jungles of Guatemala, Tikal emerges like a forgotten titan. This ancient city sprawls over 16 square kilometers. It once buzzed with the energy of a thriving Mayan civilization. At its peak, it was home to perhaps 100,000 inhabitants. Towering pyramids, intricately carved temples, and vast plazas speak of a time when Tikal was powerful. Its influence stretched across Mesoamerica. Constructed from limestone, the structures are a testament to the ingenuity of their builders. Temple I, known as the Great Jaguar, soars to 47 meters. It stands as a silent sentinel watching over the canopy below. Here, the sounds of howler monkeys echo through the dense foliage. This is a reminder that nature has enveloped what once was. Archaeologists have unearthed ceremonial altars, ball courts, and even a network of causeways. These findings reveal a complex society obsessed with astronomy and ritual. At the height of its power, Tikal engaged in fierce rivalries with nearby city-states. A world of intrigue played out in the shadows of these grand edifices. Surprisingly, it wasn't war but environmental factors and overexploitation that led to Tikal's decline. This forced its inhabitants to abandon the city around the 10th century. Today, the site is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It attracts thousands who wander among the ruins. Visitors grapple with the echoes of a past that still resonates. Amidst the tangled vines and crumbling stones, Tikal stands. It is not merely a relic of history, but a profound reminder of humanity's rise and fall. Tikal is continually reclaimed by the green embrace of the forest. High on the steep cliffs of the Pontic Mountains, Sumela Monastery clings to the rock face. It is a sanctuary that whispers stories of devotion and resilience. Built in the 4th century, it appears almost as an extension of the mountain itself. It blends seamlessly with the surrounding wilderness. The monastery's ornate frescoes and intricately carved stonework stand as both art and testament to the craftsmanship of Byzantine monks. These monks sought solace in these remote heights. To reach this ethereal place, pilgrims navigate a labyrinth of hiking paths carved through dense forests. The scent of damp earth and pine mingles in the air. The journey isn't merely geographical, it's spiritual. Every step is lined with centuries of prayer and hope. Inside, the walls vibrate with the echoes of chanting. Sunlight filters through ancient windows, illuminating scenes of heavenly encounters. These are reminders of a divine presence that still lingers. Surprisingly, Sumela was abandoned in the early 20th century. This was a consequence of political upheaval and forced migration. It left the monastery a ghostly echo of its former glory. Today, amid restoration efforts, a vibrant sense of purpose is reborn. Monks once again breathe life into its halls. The tranquility of this remote monastery, suspended between earth and sky, offers a rare sanctuary for those seeking peace. It is a reminder that some places hold within their stones the weight of history and the light of hope. Here, the soul can soar even in solitude. High above the Catalonian plains, Montserrat Monastery clings to a rugged mountain range. Its stone walls are woven into the very fabric of the mountain itself. This place is not merely a sanctuary. It is a spiritual beacon, drawing pilgrims from across the globe. They seek solace and enlightenment among its ancient rocks and sacred relics. Established in the 9th century, Montserrat is home to the revered Black Madonna. This statue transcends centuries of devotion and prayer. It embodies the hopes of countless worshippers. The ascent is as much a journey of the spirit as it is of the body. Visitors wind their way along steep, narrow paths. Each footstep echoes the prayers of generations. Along these trails, the air is thick with incense. It mingles with the scent of the pine trees that line the way. In the distance, the jagged peaks of the mountain form an ever-imposing backdrop. This is a constant reminder of nature's raw power. What's more, Montserrat is not merely a site of reflection. It is an active community. Monks still dwell here, dedicated to a life of prayer and music. Their melodic chants resonate through the stone halls. The monastery also operates a school for aspiring musicians. It nurtures talent amidst the sacred vibrations of centuries-old tradition. The extraordinary intertwining of faith and nature creates a place that pulses with vitality. It is a sanctuary ensconced in the mountain. Here, every whisper of wind tells a story of devotion. Iquitos pulses in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Here, the river meets the rhythm of life. This vibrant city is accessible only by boat or plane. It is a cultural kaleidoscope woven from indigenous traditions and bustling commerce. With over 400,000 inhabitants, Iquitos thrives amid lush thickets. Its streets are alive with the scent of street food and the sounds of laughter. Once a bustling hub for rubber barons, Iquitos became a paradox. It is a place of excess encased within tropical abundance. Yet it is isolated from the rest of Peru. Wooden houses painted in bright hues line its avenues. These are remnants of a bygone era. The Amazon, both lifeblood and serpent, slithers just beyond its edges. An astonishing 50% of the world's known species reside within this mighty ecosystem. Here, the pink river dolphins dance alongside boats. The air is thick with stories of the indigenous tribes. These tribes have called this land home for centuries. Yet the challenges are as profound as its beauty. Environmental degradation looms large. Deforestation threatens the delicate equilibrium that sustains life. Iquitos is also the gateway to the heart of the Amazon. Here, medicinal plants hold the key to countless ailments. These plants are the secrets of ancient healers. Life in Iquitos is a continuous flow. It is a reminder of human tenacity nestled within nature's embrace. As the sun sets over the horizon, the city flickers to life. It reveals a spirit that refuses to be extinguished. In Iquitos, every pulse tells a story. Every story is part of the expansive tapestry of existence. Timbuktu is a name infused with history. It echoes through the ages like a whisper of lost treasures. Located at the edge of the Sahara, this ancient city once thrived. It was a center of trade, culture, and scholarship. Today, it grapples with an unforgiving environment. Temperatures soar above 40 degrees Celsius. Relentless sand encroaches, further burying its storied past. Yet, against all odds, more than 50,000 people call this home. They adapt as they have for centuries. Mud brick homes dominate the landscape. Their thick walls are fortified against searing heat and bitter nights. Each structure, though worn by wind and time, stands strong. They are silent guardians of countless stories. The rhythm of life flows with the nearby Niger River. Locals engage in agriculture, growing millet and sorghum. They defy the desert's constraints. Here, trade occurs in the shadow of an ancient university. This university was once a beacon of learning. It drew scholars from across the Muslim world. Surprisingly, Timbuktu is also home to some of the oldest libraries. These libraries house manuscripts and texts dating back to the 13th century. These treasures are now at risk from both the elements and conflict. Rainfall is fleeting, often less than 200 millimeters annually. Yet the people persevere, weaving their existence with this harsh land. With every grain of sand that settles, history reasserts its grip. The stories of Timbuktu continue to echo in the hearts of many. They refuse to abandon this remarkable piece of earth. It is a city that endures. It teaches us that resilience is carved from the dust of dreams. It embodies the essence of hope. Across the expansive Mongolian steppe, a world of timeless rhythms unfolds. Here, nomadic families traverse the vast landscape. They live in harmony with nature, where each sunrise heralds the start of a new journey. They dwell within the felt walls of Gers. These are portable homes that have been their sanctuary for centuries. They are designed to withstand the biting winds of winter. They also endure the scorching sun of summer. The steppe itself is a canvas. Rolling grasslands stretch endlessly under a wide, open sky. Herds of horses, camels, and yaks graze the green pastures. They embody the nomads' age-old connection to their livestock. Day by day, they move according to the seasons. They are guided by ancient knowledge passed down through generations. A delicate balance exists here, dictated by the ebb and flow of life and climate. But beneath this serene surface, challenges emerge. Climate change disrupts migration patterns, threatening their traditional lifestyle. In addition, urban migration pulls many youths away from the steppe. This risks the erosion of cultural practices. Yet these nomads adapt, integrating modern elements. They fiercely hold onto their heritage. Every summer, they gather for the Nardam festival. This is a vibrant celebration of wrestling, horse racing, and archery. The spirit of their ancestors echoes in the cheers of the crowd. It's a living connection to their past. This moment transcends time and place. It reveals the resilience of a people who refuse to be forgotten. In the embrace of the steppe, they find strength, culture, and identity. This is a testament to humanity's enduring relationship with the land. Coober Pedy, Australia thrives beneath a relentless sun. Temperatures soar above 40 degrees Celsius for months on end. This is a town that defies the very idea of civilization. The blistering desert pushes life underground. Here, more than 3,500 souls have carved their existence into the earth. They have created an entire community of subterranean homes known as dugouts. A sanctuary of coolness, these dwellings maintain a steady 23 degrees Celsius. They offer refuge from the oppressive heat above. Each year, unique opals draw miners deep into the parched landscape. These miners unearth vibrant gems hidden beneath the arid crust. This turns the town into one of the opal capitals of the world. But life here goes beyond mining. As the sun sets, families gather around makeshift tables. They are illuminated by the soft glow of LED lights. They share meals of bush tucker and stories woven through generations. Schools and churches also thrive underground. They foster a sense of community that defies isolation. Coober Pedy is a tapestry of cultures. People from over 45 nations coexist here. Each contributes to the town's eclectic heartbeat. The water supply is a resourceful blend of rainwater collection and boreholes. This hints at the ingenuity required to survive in such a hostile environment. Surprisingly, around 70% of the homes are dugouts. This unconventional lifestyle has made living here seem entirely normal. Temperatures often threaten to scorch the earth. Kuba Pedy stands as a testament to human adaptability. Survival instincts reshape communities in unexpected ways. It is a town where the underground thrives. It challenges our perceptions of home. It reminds us that life can flourish even in the most inhospitable places. Tanna Island is a jewel of Vanuatu. It emerges from the Pacific like an untouched dream. Raw, lush, and alive with the vibrancy of its indigenous culture. Here, the ground itself pulses with ancient rituals. The island is home to one of the last surviving cargo cults. The echoes of a mythos blend with daily life. The people are deeply connected to the land and sea. They maintain traditions that have thrived for centuries. They celebrate ancestral spirits in vibrant ceremonies. These ceremonies capture the fire of their existence. On the southern shore, ash-gray sand meets the turquoise waves. This creates a surreal palette of earth and sea. The haunting tune of the Melanesian ukulele dances through the air. It imbues the landscape with an infectious energy. This energy transforms even the simplest gathering. It becomes a spectacle of music and laughter. Villagers partake in kava ceremonies. Sips of the root brew offer more than just relaxation. They weave the fabric of community together. Generations are bound under the sprawling banyan trees. What might surprise you is that Tanna is home to one of the world's most accessible active volcanoes. Mount Yasur has fiery eruptions. These eruptions are a vivid reminder of nature's wrath. They draw adventurous souls from afar. These souls come to witness the Earth's raw power. They see it light up the night sky. When the sun sets, the island reveals another layer of wonder. A canopy of stars unfolds like a tapestry. It is untouched by the glow of modernity. On Tanna Island, life breathes in rhythm with the earth. It is a harmonious dance that resonates deep within every heart. The Uros Islands float serenely on Lake Titicaca. They are an astonishing feat of human ingenuity. Crafted from totora reeds, these islands are not anchored to the earth. Instead, they bob gently upon the water's surface. This defies conventions of permanence. Here, the Uros people have lived for centuries. They cultivate a unique lifestyle that thrives on the resources afforded by the lake. Every day, the Uros maintain their islands. They layer fresh reeds to combat decay. This is a labor of love that keeps their homes afloat. It is an existence that demands adaptation. The Uros families fish for sustenance. They also weave vibrant handicrafts to sell to visitors. This creates a delicate balance between tradition and survival. They navigate an evolving world. Lake Titicaca is not just a backdrop. It's a crucial lifeline. At over 3,800 meters above sea level, it stands as the highest navigable lake on the planet. Its waters shimmer with a sacred significance that transcends geography. The Uros believe this lake is a vital spirit. It nourishes their culture and community. Yet, as climate change alters the hydrology of the region, the islands face an uncertain future. This is a poignant reminder of the fragility of this extraordinary existence. The Uros Islands are a testament to resilience and adaptation. They are a living example of what it means to thrive on the edge of survival. Floating on the surface of one of the world's highest lakes, they embody the delicate balance of life, culture, and nature intertwined. On the windswept plains of China's Inner Mongolia, Yangwu emerges as a pulsating heartbeat of cultural vibrancy. Here, cradled by vast grasslands, is a village of artisans and nomads. Their existence breathes life into age-old traditions. The rhythmic clanging of hammers echoes as blacksmiths forge intricate metalwork. They transform raw materials into breathtaking art. This is not merely craftsmanship, it's a dialogue with history. Each piece tells stories of a heritage steeped in resilience and creativity. Twice a year, the village erupts in color during the Lantern Festival. Thousands of handmade lanterns illuminate the night sky. Each lantern is a wish, a prayer, a flicker of hope. It shines against the vastness of the darkness. The glow beckons visitors from afar. It immerses them into a communal spirit that transcends language. It is a shared celebration of life, renewal, and connection. Surprisingly, Yangwu has preserved ancient nomadic customs. This is true even as modernization encroaches. The village's population remains connected to their roots. They practice traditional herding alongside contemporary livelihoods. This balance is a delicate dance. The old world meets the new, harmonizing whispers of yesteryear. It blends with the pulse of today. Every day, artisans gather in bustling markets. They trade goods woven with history. It is a tapestry of life interspersed with laughter and song. Here, joy spills over as easily as the vibrant colors. These colors define the landscape. Life in Yangwu is a continuous rhythm. It is a beautiful intertwining of tradition and modernity. Every heart beats in time with the land they cherish. Qingti is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It stands as a solitary relic amid the vast Mauritanian desert. Once a thriving center of trade and scholarship, it now clings to existence. The town is a ghostly echo of its former glory. Crumbling sandstone buildings and ancient libraries fill the area. These libraries are filled with priceless manuscripts. The very sands that once carried caravans of merchants have swallowed the vitality of this place. Yet it persists. Surrounded by the relentless Sahara, Qingti has adapted to an unforgiving climate. Summer temperatures frequently exceed 45 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is a rarity, yet the community here has found innovative ways to survive. Traditional wells, dug painstakingly by hand, still provide water. This allows the remaining residents to cultivate small plots of date palms and millet. What truly sets Qingti apart is its rich intellectual heritage. Once known as the City of Books, it has housed some of the oldest manuscripts in the Islamic world. Scholars from across North Africa journeyed here to study and share knowledge. This made it an epicenter of learning during the medieval period. This history breathes life into crumbling walls. It whispers tales of scholars and scribes. Today, only a few hundred people remain. They endure the harsh elements and isolation. They navigate a fragile balance, preserving their culture and heritage. They face modern challenges. The ancient trading routes that once brought prosperity now lie dormant. These roots are buried beneath sand dunes. But the spirit of Qingti endures. It is a stark reminder of the impermanence of human endeavor. It also shows the resilience of those who long to keep their legacy alive. Here, within the vastness of the desert, Qingti stands as a quiet testament to survival against all odds. It is a place where history lingers and time flows differently. A fortress carved out of the rock itself, Monemvasia rises from the Aegean Sea like a ghost of history. It is clad in stone walls and the whispers of ancient tales. This island is a remnant of a bygone era. It is connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway. This causeway is a thread that pulls visitors back in time. Here, the streets are paved with centuries-old stones. They speak of Byzantine warriors and Venetian trade. Each corner offers a glimpse into a life lived in pursuit of survival and splendor. Surrounded by water, the town's defenses remain potent. It is a labyrinth of narrow alleys winding up the slopes. Above, the ruins of a castle sit commanding. It is a silent sentinel overlooking the azure expanse. The city thrives in its isolation. Locals draw upon resilience forged in the chill of winter winds. They also draw upon the fervor of summer suns. Few know that Monemvasia was once a bustling hub for silk. It rivaled cities such as Constantinople. It flourished beneath the heavy weight of history. As the sun sets, it casts a golden hue across the walls, the remnants of what was stirred to life once more. They invite reflections of the past into the present. Despite its deserted ruins, the spirit of community runs strong. Festivals filled with song and dance echo through the cobblestones. In this timeless place, every stone tells a story. Monemvasia is not merely a destination. It is an experience, a journey into the heart of history. Here, the past and present intertwine. They breathe life into forgotten dreams. On the eastern edge of Java, the volcanic crater of Kawah Ijen bubbles with an otherworldly glow. A lake of acid, glimmering in toxic turquoise, lies nestled within steep, sulfur-coated walls. Here, the landscape speaks through fumes and fire, as billowing clouds of sulfur gas rise violently from the earth, heralding nature's raw power. Each day, sulfur miners descend into this cauldron of chaos, some braving 700-meter drops to extract the bright yellow mineral. Their hands, stained with the residue of their labor, reveal a life of hardship and resilience. The scent of sulfur is pervasive, clinging to the workers like a second skin as they navigate the treacherous terrain. This is a dangerous dance between survival and the elements. The men carry heavy sacks on their backs, some weighing up to 90 kilograms, climbing steep paths in sweltering temperatures. This is no easy commute. It's a grueling journey that often leads to debilitating health issues and shortened lifespans. Yet they endure, bound to the land that provides their livelihood. Kawah Ijen is not merely a geological feature. It is a living entity, a place of labor and sacrifice. The lake, filled with acid so corrosive it can dissolve metal, regularly glows at night from the ignited sulfur, illuminating the darkness. It's a haunting beauty, a stark reminder of nature's duality, both a source of income and a perilous adversary. Here, beneath the toxic fumes, lies a world where survival is forged in the fires of adversity. Shibam is a city draped in the sun's unyielding glare. Yet it whispers of resilience and innovation, often referred to as the Manhattan of the desert. This ancient settlement is defined by its extraordinary mud brick skyscrapers. They stand boldly against the arid landscape. Unlike any other town, Shibam's vertical architecture arose from necessity. Flooding is a grave threat, so homes are built high to escape the dangers of the Wadi Hadramaut's seasonal torrents. Here, history isn't merely preserved. It's woven into the very fabric of daily life. These structures, some dating back to the 16th century, grow ever more weathered by wind and time. The towering edifices are more than just homes. They embody a communal spirit. With over 5 stories of living space, the buildings are interconnected. This creates a labyrinth of community, where life pulses within the walls. Yet these walls are fragile. The loamy mud requires constant repair, a shared effort that brings residents together in unity against the elements. Picture a bustling marketplace where spices fill the air. Stories are exchanged, creating a vibrant tapestry of life thriving amid adversity. Shibam's unusual urban design is a practical response to its harsh environment. While most cities spread out, Shibam soars upward, efficiently using limited resources. It's a contradiction, a bustling community, in a landscape that seems hell-bent on its desolation. Fewer than 3,000 people call this place home today. Yet its legacy persists, drawing attention as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There's an inherent beauty in Shibam's struggle. It serves as a reminder that life endures, even in the harshest conditions. Here, survival is not just an act. It's a way of living, sculpted by the hands of those who refuse to be shaped by the desert. Setenil de las Bodegas is a town like no other. Life unfolds beneath a canopy of enormous rock overhangs. The cliffs rise steeply, their limestone faces creating a natural roof. This roof shields the narrow streets from the harsh sun. Here, homes and businesses nestle seamlessly into the mountain's embrace. Walls are carved from stone, roofs formed by the very rock above. Originally a Moorish settlement, the town's name echoes its storied past. Setenil derives from the Arabic phrase meaning 7 times. For centuries, families have adapted to their unique environment. They craft not just residences, but an identity woven into the earth. Setenil thrives on its agricultural heritage. Vineyards and olive groves flourish in the surrounding hills. Surprisingly to many, the town is known for its creative culinary landscape. Particularly, its tapas bars serve local delicacies beneath the protective shadows. On weekends, the cobblestone streets come alive with laughter. Artisans display their crafts and musicians fill the air with melodies. Yet amidst the charm lies an undeniable truth. The rock that shelters them also shapes their destiny. It serves as a constant reminder of nature's grip. In Setenil de las Bodegas, existence is a dance with geologic forces. It is an enduring embrace between humanity and the earth's power. Here, life becomes not just a routine, it transforms into a celebration. It echoes the song of land and stone. Santorini is a volcanic island in the Aegean Sea. It is defined by its stark beauty and tumultuous history. Once a single island, it shattered and reshaped itself. This happened in a cataclysmic eruption thousands of years ago. It left behind an archipelago now famed for its whitewashed buildings. The blue-domed churches cling to cliffs that plunge into a deep caldera. Here, the sun dips below the horizon. It casts fiery reflections on the water's surface. This daily spectacle draws visitors from around the globe. The island's creation wasn't merely geological, it was transformative. The eruption buried Minoan civilization. It is believed to have inspired Plato's legend of Atlantis. Today, this destination is not just a feast for the eyes. It is a place where the Earth's fury meets human ingenuity. The villages, built from volcanic rock, rise above the caldera. They are designed to withstand the elements and draw ocean breezes. Santorini's vineyards thrive in the fertile ash. They produce some of the most distinctive wines in the world. Unique grape varieties like Assyrtiko flourish in this harsh environment. They are nurtured by the island's Mediterranean climate. Beyond its picturesque scenery, it possesses a haunting past. The remains of ancient Akrotiri stand as silent witnesses. They are witnesses to a civilization lost to time. As waves crash against the cliffs, one can't help but feel. You can feel the weight of history mingling with the present. In Santorini, beauty and chaos intertwine. This creates a place where every sunset tells a deeper story. Huacachina is a living oasis. It is a vibrant pulse of green encircled by towering dunes. These dunes undulate like waves frozen in time. Just south of the Peruvian city of Ica, this small lagoon is nourished by underground springs. It is the last remnant of a larger water body. This water body once stretched through the desert. Today, the lagoon appears almost ethereal. It sits against the backdrop of coarse sand and resilient cacti. The village has a few hundred inhabitants. It thrives on the unique tourism drawn to its natural beauty. Adventure seekers are also attracted to the area. Surfers ride the golden sands on boards. They artfully glide down the steep slopes. Sunset reflections shimmer across the water. Beneath the dazzling surface lies an ancient belief. The waters of Huacachina are sacred. They are believed to hold healing powers. This attracts those seeking solace from life's burdens. Huacachina is a rare ecosystem. It sustains a variety of wildlife. Dragonflies dart among the reeds. Parakeets flit from palm to palm. Yet this beauty belies a struggle. The surrounding sand dunes are slowly engulfing the village. This is an unsettling reminder of nature's dominance. It shows humankind's delicate creations are at risk. Every year, innovative efforts arise to preserve this oasis. These efforts highlight the fragility of water in arid lands. They also show humanity's relentless pursuit to live in harmony with nature. As the sun dips below the dunes, the lagoon reflects the twilight sky. Huacachina's existence persists. It is a shimmering jewel against the vast expanse of the unforgiving desert. It serves as a reminder of life's resilience amid adversity. Siwa Oasis is a verdant enclave amidst the relentless sands of the Sahara. It breathes life where few would expect. About 50 kilometers from the Libyan border, its unique geography creates a lush sanctuary. This sanctuary is fed by natural springs that surface in an otherwise arid landscape. Here, palm trees sway gently in the hot winds. They cultivate an atmosphere of tranquility that belies the harsh desert beyond. This oasis is a historical cradle of civilization. It has been inhabited for millennia. Its isolation has fostered a distinct culture. This culture is rich with Berber traditions and practices. It sets the people of Siwa apart from their Egyptian neighbors. Life here is intricately intertwined with the land. Locals harvest olives, dates, and a variety of herbs. They rely on ancient agricultural techniques. These techniques have sustained them long before modern conveniences appeared. The ancient Oracle of Ammon was once a revered site for pilgrims. Even Alexander the Great visited this site. Today, it draws visitors who seek wisdom in its echoes. The shrine now stands as a quiet sentinel of time. It is surrounded by the remains of a town that flourished as a cultural hub. An astounding fact is that Siwa's climate has allowed artisans to create intricate crafts. These crafts range from pottery to textiles. They preserve skills passed down through generations. Curiously, Siwa is home to the only natural hot springs in Egypt. These springs offer a rare opportunity for therapeutic respite. With water temperatures reaching up to 45 degrees Celsius, these springs attract both locals and travelers. They seek healing in their mineral-rich embrace. As day fades into night, the stars light up above. This intensity is rarely seen elsewhere. In Siwa, the desert's vastness is softened. Life blooms defiantly against the odds. It reminds us that resilience thrives even in the starkest of places. Tonle Sap is more than a lake. It is a lifeblood, a sprawling aquatic realm. It swells and contracts with the seasons. During the monsoon, this freshwater lake expands dramatically. It transforms into Southeast Asia's largest body of water. It envelops the land, pushing past its banks. This creates an intricate web of flooded forests. It gives rise to a thriving ecosystem. This ecosystem supports a delicate balance of life. Home to unique floating villages, the communities here are in constant flux. Their homes bob gently on stilts as the water rises and recedes. Fishermen cast their nets into the depths. They weave tales of survival as they haul in the day's catch. Their livelihoods are entwined with the rhythm of the lake. The biodiversity is staggering. More than 300 species of fish nestle among the submerged mangroves and grasses. Migratory birds flock here in droves. They are drawn by the promise of sustenance. This is a place where life adapts. The inhabitants have developed a profound understanding of their environment. Surprisingly, Tonle Sap is not simply a body of water. It is a sanctuary. Its ecosystem supports the livelihoods of around 3 million people. This illustrates an intricate relationship with nature. Furthermore, this lake plays a critical role in replenishing the Mekong River. It engages in a cyclical battle of ebb and flow. Here, survival isn't just about existence. It is an art form painted upon a canvas of shifting waters. Life dances to the cadence of nature itself. Ani is a forgotten city ensconced within the rugged embrace of Turkey's Anatolian plateau. The remnants of a once thriving Armenian settlement cling to existence amidst crumbling stone and overgrowth. Once a vibrant hub, Ani now stands silent. Its ghostly silhouettes tell tales of prosperity and loss. The walls of its cathedral are still adorned with intricate carvings. They echo with whispers of an era when it was a cultural beacon. Ani was the capital of the medieval kingdom of Armenia. Fragments of history are scattered throughout the ruins. The Church of St. Gregory is alive with frescoes. The fortified walls once warded off invaders. 1,000 years ago, this city was a crossroads of trade. It drew merchants from distant lands. But today, it endures as a testament to resilience. Extraordinary, yet often overlooked, Ani lies in the embrace of the Arpacé River. The seasons weave a tapestry of vibrant contrast. There is lush greenery in spring and stark desolation in winter. Shockingly, the population peaked at over 100,000 in the 11th century. It dwindled to mere hundreds within a few centuries. The intricate architecture is infused with Islamic and Christian influences. It presents a unique dialect of artistry that transcends borders. Ani is a paradox, a cradle of creativity now cradled by silence. It is a place where history whispers through the echoes of stones. It reminds us that even the mightiest can fall. Yet beauty endures long after the voices have faded. Death Valley Junction is a ghost town that whispers tales of ambition and despair. Once bustling with a population of over 300 during the mining boom, it now counts fewer than a dozen permanent residents. The twin structures of the old Amargosa Opera House and the motel stand defiantly against the harsh desert landscape. They are relics of a bygone era. The surrounding terrain, with temperatures soaring well above 50 degrees Celsius in summer, pushes the limits of human endurance and ingenuity. Yet here, amid the relentless sun and the endless expanse of salt flats, a few choose to stay. The art of survival manifests differently in Death Valley Junction. Those who remain maintain the abandoned structures, infusing them with a sense of life. The Opera House, a vestige of creative spirit, echoes with the memories of performances that once captivated audiences. It is a paradox, this place, a cultural outpost in one of the harshest climates on Earth. Each year, artists and performers return, drawn by the allure of its storied past and the surreal landscape. The intersection of art and desolation is a curious reminder that beauty persists even in the harshest landscapes. In its desolation, Death Valley Junction reveals secrets. The salt flats surrounding the town were once the site of a thriving borax industry. Massive wagons hauled mineral wealth out of the arid depths. It is a desolate canvas, yet it offers vivid hues at sunset. These hues ignite the sky in colors that defy the stark surroundings. The dreams of a mining boom have long since evaporated. Yet in this arid expanse, life continues in its own peculiar rhythm. This is a tribute to human resilience. This town, this oasis of memory, exists stubbornly in a place where life is otherwise unsustainable. It is a reminder that survival can take many forms. Matmata is a landscape of surreal beauty. Homes are burrowed into the earth like ancient nods to a forgotten past. This Berber village in Tunisia is known for its troglodyte dwellings. It carries echoes of a time when shelter sought refuge beneath the surface. The earth, soft and forgiving, has shaped life here for centuries. It creates an underground world that breathes with history and community. Crafted by hand, these cave-like structures are not mere houses. They are intricate networks of rooms and spaces. These provide a cool respite from the sweltering desert sun. With temperatures often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius above ground, these subterranean homes maintain a steady temperature. They offer comfort in the harshest conditions. Families gather around communal courtyards. Sunlight filters through the central openings. This creates a serene atmosphere within the Earth's embrace. Yet it's not just survival that defines Matmata. This village attracted the attention of filmmakers. Its unique landscape serves as a backdrop for the iconic Star Wars saga. Visitors now flock to explore the surreal architecture. This transforms the village into a blend of tradition and tourism. There's something intimate about the living space. It showcases humanity's adaptability to nature's whims. Matmata is a place where the lines blur between dreams and reality. Life thrives in the embrace of the earth. Here, beneath the sands of time, the spirit of resilience thrives. It reminds us that home can be found in the most unexpected places. Wajir is a town defined by its resilience. It sits in northeastern Kenya, where the sun blazes down. This creates a harsh, arid landscape. Here, life endures against the odds. Water is a scarce luxury in this region. The surrounding terrain is unyielding. Yet Wajir is a hub of trade and culture. It draws livestock herders and travelers alike. Each person seeks a lifeline in the unforgiving expanse. The town is predominantly inhabited by Somali communities. It pulses with activity, colored by the sounds of bartering. The scents of spices fill the air. This melting pot thrives against the backdrop of adversity. Education remains a beacon of hope here. Schools and learning centers flourish in Wajir. They offer futures that might otherwise be lost. Drought and displacement threaten these futures. Unique to Wajir is its system of communal wells. Some wells share stories that date back centuries. Others are newly dug to meet urgent water needs. The local greeting translates to wishing peace and safety. This is a reminder of the bonds in this community. Despite the challenges of conflict and climate change, Wajir's markets bustle with the exchange of goods. These goods range from livestock to traditional crafts. In a region often depicted through a lens of drought, Wajir stands out as a testament to human spirit. The vulnerability of life here is palpable, yet it is countered by collective strength. There is a shared commitment to survival. This is a place where hope thrives amidst adversity. Every day is a testament to the courage of its people. Wajir is not just a destination. It is a vivid expression of life's stubborn will to persist. Life flourishes against the odds in Wajir. Abandoned and frozen in time, Pripyat is a ghost town that whispers echoes of its past. Once a bustling Soviet city, it was home to nearly 50,000 residents. They thrived amidst the optimism of the 1970s. Life here revolved around the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. It was a beacon of progress and technological promise. But on April 26, 1986, fate intervened. A catastrophic reactor explosion sent radioactive clouds spiraling into the atmosphere. This left the vibrant city in an eerie silence. Within hours, inhabitants fled, taking only what they could carry. The streets, once filled with laughter and life, became a desolate maze. Decaying buildings and nature reclaimed their ground. Crumbling playgrounds sit silently beside abandoned schools. Lessons were abruptly interrupted, forever lost in the fallout. Disturbingly, the once proud Ferris wheel remains. It is an emblem of dreams halted, rusting quietly under a sky that no longer watches over it. Now eerie remnants of human life persist. Personal belongings are untouched, as if the residents might return any moment. Over 30 years later, a thick silence envelops the city. It is punctured only by the wind and the occasional curious explorer. They wander through this nuclear graveyard. Surprisingly, some wildlife has returned, adapting in remarkable ways to the radiation. This place stands as one of the most profound reminders of the fragility of civilization. Hope once flourished in the face of innovation, now swallowed by nature's indifference. In Pripyat, time stands still. It is a poignant memorial to the human spirit, caught forever in the shadow of a catastrophe. Kolmanskop is a ghostly remnant of a diamond boom. It lies swallowed by the Namibian sands. Here, the desert has reclaimed what once thrived. The whispers of prosperity are buried beneath shifting dunes. Established in 1908, this town flourished at the height of diamond mining. The promise of wealth lured thousands into its grasp. The streets, once bustling with life, now stand silent. The skeletal remains of opulent homes are slowly crumbling. Painted walls, adorned with faded touches of color, contrasts starkly against the gritty beige backdrop. Nature, relentless in its pursuit, infiltrates the structures. Tendrils of sand weave through windows, capturing time in a moment of eerie stillness. At its peak, over 1,000 residents populated Kolmanskop. They enjoyed luxuries unimaginable, like a cinema and a hospital. There was even a ballroom amidst the arid expanse. But as diamonds became harder to find, mining moved inland. The town emptied as families fled by the 1950s. They left behind a haunting journey into abandonment. Today, only echoes remain, with tourists arriving to witness the decay. They capture images of a place caught between history and present-day desolation. Surprisingly, Kolmanskop is home to a unique phenomenon. The annual rise of the Namib Desert sand transforms vast areas. It creates a surreal landscape of undulating waves. Furthermore, the town's remnants serve as a canvas for photographers and artists. They gaze upon its haunting beauty, transforming desolation into inspiration. In a land defined by extremes, Kolmanskop offers a poignant reminder. It reflects human ambition and the inevitability of time. Here, amid the oppressive heat and sea of sand, the past lingers. It is forever caught in a timeless embrace with nature's will. A place where dreams faded, yet the echoes endure. Gyaju Caves emerge from the rugged landscape of Yunnan. They are a labyrinthine wonder carved into soft limestone over millennia. This ancient network boasts over 70 distinctive caves. Each cave whispers secrets of a time long past. Once a refuge for early humans, the cave's depths echo with history. They reveal intricate stone carvings and ancient artifacts. These artifacts speak to a vibrant culture. What sets Gyaju apart isn't merely its age. It lies in the breathtaking preservation of its surreal artistry. Unlike typical cave systems, these dwellings evoke an otherworldly atmosphere. They are layered with stories of survival and ingenuity. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth. Light filters through narrow openings. It illuminates the forgotten passageways where communities once thrived. Archaeologists have unearthed remnants of pottery and tools. These are testaments to a life lived within these stone walls. Surprisingly, the inhabitants constructed homes not just to escape the elements. They built them to harness the spiritual essence of the caves. Rock paintings, created by hands long since dust, shimmer with echoes. These echoes reflect rituals that bound generations together. Beyond their archaeological significance, the caves are a habitat. They host unique flora and fauna. Bats flit through the shadows. Delicate ferns cling to the moist surfaces, thriving in the darkness. Gyaju Caves stand as a sanctuary of human history. They are a vivid reminder of our connection to the earth. They hold the stories etched in stone. Here, within the echoing silence, one can feel the pulse of humanity. It endures through the ages. Henningsvær is a fishing village draped over the rugged coasts of Norway. Stoic mountains plunge into the icy embrace of the Atlantic. The sloping rooftops of brightly colored wooden homes cling to jagged rock outcrops. It seems as if nature herself guided their placement. Here the air is thick with the scent of salt. You can hear the echoes of fishermen hauling in their daily catch. This livelihood has been sustained for centuries by the rhythm of the sea. Once a thriving hub for cod fishing, this picturesque enclave is now the site of an unexpected cultural resurgence. The storied history remains palpable. Old fish-drying racks stand sentinel beside modern art installations. They blend past and present in curious harmony. Henningsvær's relentless winds are not just a challenge. They have inspired local artisans. These artisans craft their wares from the very materials that surround them. They forge an indelible link between tradition and innovation. Surprisingly, the village is also home to one of Norway's most famous soccer grounds. This ground is nestled on a tiny island. Its field is outdone only by the backdrop of soaring peaks. It's not uncommon to see players dribbling the ball. Waves crash against the shore, creating a spectacular scene. This spectacle underlines the village's spirit of resilience. Through long polar nights and sunlit days, Henningsvær continues to thrive. It embodies a life that is rugged yet richly woven with community. Here, amid the relentless elements, people find their place. They are rooted in land, sea, and memory. They forge their future against the tides of history. Hjørkatjerne is an oasis seemingly plucked from a dream. It is surrounded by vast, rolling dunes in the arid Peruvian desert. What makes this town extraordinary is not merely its picturesque landscape. It thrives centuries after the world turned its back on this barren land. Water bubbles up from below, sustaining the lush palm trees that line its shores. It draws tourists eager to experience a slice of paradise amid the relentless sand. The town itself is small, with a population of less than 1,000. Yet it pulses with life and ambition, driven by those determined to make a home here. Once a retreat for the elite, Hjørkatjerne is now a playground for adventurers. It is a haven for thrill seekers. Sandboarding and dune buggy rides fill the air with laughter and adrenaline. These sounds echo against the ancient cliffs that cradle this oasis. Adventurers scurry across the dunes, a stark contrast to the stillness of the lagoon. Families and couples gather to share peaceful moments by the water. But this delicate ecosystem is under threat. As climate change accelerates, water levels fluctuate. This challenges the survival of this hidden gem. People cling to hope, adapting to the shifting sands as their ancestors did. Locals still tell stories of the lagoon's origins. They weave tales of mermaids that enchant, binding their community together through time. As the sun descends, the horizon ignites. It bathes Hjørkatjerne in a golden hue. This enchanting oasis is more than just survival. It is a resilient spirit sculpted by nature and nurtured by humanity. It serves as a reminder that life can flourish even in the most unexpected places. Meteora is a place where stone and sky meet in a breathtaking embrace. It is home to a cluster of monasteries suspended between heaven and earth. Built atop colossal rock pillars, these ancient sanctuaries were established in the 14th century. Monks sought solitude and spiritual connection in these remarkable places. Each monastery, crafted with precision, rises like a fortress. They defy gravity and conventional thought. The ascent to these heights is no mere stroll. It's a pilgrimage of sorts, a series of steep paths cut through rugged terrain. These paths lead the faithful upward. They are rewarded not just with sweeping vistas. They also experience the stillness of a world untouched by time. At its peak, the air churns with whispers of the past. These whispers carry tales of devotion and sacrifice. Remarkably, the largest of the monasteries is the Great Meteoron. It once housed over 100 monks. Now it serves a mere handful of caretakers. This dwindling number mirrors a broader challenge. The traditions pressed into stone struggle against the tides of modernity. Yet through their trials, the monks of Meteora remain resolute. They hold onto their way of life amid the relentless march of time. Most astonishing, the very rocks that cradle these buildings are not mere remnants. They are not remnants of an ancient ocean bed. They are the product of millennia of geological upheaval. Nature, in her unruly character, sculpted this spectacular landscape. She aligned it with human spirituality in a fusion of earth and aspiration. Meteora encapsulates the struggle between man's desire for transcendence. It also reflects the immutable power of the natural world. Visitors are forever touched by its quiet grandeur. Aghi-Bam is a sprawling fortress city. It is situated on the edge of Iran's vast desert. Built over 2,000 years ago, this architectural wonder serves as a reminder of ancient Persian ingenuity. Its imposing adobe walls and narrow alleys are eerily quiet. They whisper tales of a once thriving hub of silk trade that connected east and west. The structures are primarily made from sun-dried mud bricks. They reflect a deep understanding of local materials. This creates homes that breathe with the environment. Amidst the harsh climatic challenges, temperatures can soar beyond 50 degrees Celsius. Yet the ancient design ensures cooler conditions inside. Its size is astonishing. Sprawling over 200 hectares, Aghi-Bam was once home to around 30,000 inhabitants. Even centuries later, the remnants of bustling marketplaces and caravanserais echo a vibrant past. Now they are largely silent. Surprisingly, the city endured devastating earthquakes and invasions. Yet it stood resilient until a catastrophic earthquake in 2003. That earthquake reduced much of it to rubble. Restoration efforts since then have been both a labor of love and a testament to cultural preservation. The citadel is unique for its strategic layout. It was designed to protect against intruders while providing refuge for citizens. Water systems ingeniously harnessed from the nearby mountains showcase a sophisticated understanding of hydrology. It invites exploration. Each corner reveals something new, a fragment of history just waiting to be uncovered. Visitors traverse dusty paths and gaze upon the remnants of a world that once flourished. Aghi-Bam, with its haunting beauty, stands not just as a relic of the past. It is a symbol of resilience. It embodies the spirit of survival against nature's harshest tests. It is a quiet echo of humanity's ever-persistent will to endure. On a cliff's edge in the Faroe Islands, Gásadalur clings to survival. It is accessible only by a winding tunnel that cuts through sheer rock. Here, the Atlantic crashes against the cliffs. The roar of the waves echoes in the silence of a village that refuses to be forgotten. With a population barely breaking 20, Gásadalur maintains its quiet existence against the forces of nature. It is a remote haven in a world that often forgets. The village's lifeblood flows from the nearby waterfall Mjöllugljúfur. It cascades down in a silver ribbon. This is more than a scenic view. It's the essence of life here. It provides water for sheep that graze on emerald hillsides. It is a reminder of simplicity amid isolation. Gásadalur was once cut off from the rest of the island. Its inhabitants relied solely on fishing and the resilience of community to survive. What's extraordinary is the duality of Gásadalur. It is a place where ancient traditions persist. Yet the landscape shifts daily with the whims of the weather. The village has a rare phenomenon. There is an annual event where the midnight sun bathes the cliffs in an otherworldly glow. This fleeting gift marks the arrival of summer. This moment brings together the villagers. They gather to celebrate their unique connection to this rugged terrain. They remind each other of the beauty within their solitude. In Gassadala, life thrives on the edge. Every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of the sea. Every whisper of wind is a call to those who dare to listen. Al-Madam is a ghost town in the heart of the Arabian desert. It presents an eerie tableau of abandonment and mystery. An expanse of sand swallowed the village. It left behind crumbling structures and whispers of lives once lived. Dating back centuries, Al-Madam is home to remnants of a community. This community vanished, perhaps due to harsh climate changes or shifting sands. Here, the silence feels palpable. It is as if the desert itself holds its breath. The desert honors the echoes of history. What makes Al-Madam extraordinary is its underground structures. Beneath the sun-baked surface, ancient houses are carved into the earth. These houses offer refuge from oppressive heat that regularly surpasses 50 degrees Celsius. This subterranean architecture was once a necessity. Now it tells the story of survival and adaptation. Surprisingly, some walls remain adorned with faded murals. These murals hint at joy and culture that once thrived in the vibrant community. The town is not merely a relic of the past. Al-Madam is woven with folklore. Local tales suggest it was a bustling market hub before the sands claimed it. Visitors often stumble upon the ghostly remains. Dunes have encroached upon former doorways. In this place, time feels suspended. Though uninhabited, the spirit of Al-Madam pulses through its desolation. Each step across the sun-blistered ground is a journey into forgotten lives and dreams. Nature, with its relentless persistence, has resisted the march of time. Yet inside this frozen tableau, the essence of human endeavor lingers. Al-Madam stands as a poignant reminder. Even in abandonment, stories whisper through the winds of the desert. These stories call to those willing to listen. Civita di Bagnogio floats above a valley carved by time. It is a fragile gem resting on a hill of tuff. The village is under siege by erosion. This ancient village is often referred to as the dying town. It has witnessed centuries of change clinging to life. The village is amid its crumbling cliffs. With each passing year, the earth beneath it gives way. Yet the spirit of Civita remains unyielding. Wandering its narrow streets feels like traversing a living museum. The air is thick with stories. The stones whisper of a vibrant past. They tell of Etruscans and Romans. They tell of artists and artisans who breathed life into its walls. Today, just a few dozen souls call it home. But the streets are alive with eager tourists. They ascend the footbridge that connects this ethereal settlement to the outside world. Every corner reveals unexpected beauty. There is a vibrant garden bursting with wildflowers. An ancient church cradles an exquisite fresco. The echo of laughter mingles with the rustle of leaves in the breeze. Here, tradition intertwines with the relentless march of time. Centuries-old recipes tantalize the palate. Local artisans craft wares that connect generations. Yet Civita di Bagnogio faces extinction. Scholars estimate that the village could vanish within decades. This could happen if preventive measures aren't taken. With preservation efforts underway, it stands not merely as a relic. It stands as a beacon of resilience. An echo of the past, a whisper of what it means to be human. It is a poignant reminder that beauty is often intertwined with fragility. Turpan Village is a hidden gem amidst the arid expanses of Xinjiang, China. It thrives in an environment that seems hell-bent on erasing its existence. This oasis has an ancient irrigation system known as the Kares. It channels life through underground aqueducts. This is a miracle of engineering that has sustained its inhabitants for over 2 millennia. The temperature can soar above 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. Yet the village flourishes, enveloped by a tapestry of vineyards and orchards. These defy the desert's harsh embrace. Every summer, the landscape transforms into a vibrant patchwork of green. Grapes, melons, and figs bear fruit from land that would otherwise be barren. The village pulses with energy. Children chase each other through the narrow lanes. Elders gather to share stories under the shade of mulberry trees. There's a distinct harmony here. It has a rhythm dictated by the seasons and the land. What makes Turpan astonishing isn't merely its agricultural prowess. It holds the title of being the hottest inhabited place in China. This claim is backed by records that push the temperature limits. Its unique geological features create a microclimate. This allows for a surprising variety of crops. These would otherwise be impossible in such an unforgiving environment. The surrounding mountains protect Turpan from severe winds. Its sun-drenched days and cool nights create the perfect conditions for ripening fruit. Yet this vibrant life hangs precariously in the balance. Water resources are dwindling and climate change looms. Nevertheless, resilience defines the spirit of Turpan's inhabitants. They adapt and persevere. In a world where nature often dictates survival, Turpan Village stands as a testament to human endurance. Life flourishes defiantly amidst the desert's relentless clutches. Mesa Verde stretches across the Colorado Plains. It is a testament to human ingenuity against the elements. Worn sandstone cliffs cradle the remnants of an ancient civilization. This civilization thrived, defying time and nature. Once bustling with life, these cliff dwellings stand as silent witnesses. They belonged to the ancestral Pueblones who called this place home. They lived here for over 700 years. They crafted intricate homes and multi-storied structures. They accessed them through ladders and precarious stone paths. It was as if the earth itself honored their tenacity. An astonishing 600 cliff dwellings remain today. Many are adorned with intricate murals and pottery. These are a glimpse into a vibrant culture. This culture was rich with stories and rituals. But the beauty here belies a harsh reality. Drought swept through the region. It forced the inhabitants to adapt or perish. It's estimated that around 1300 AD, the once thriving community began to abandon their homes. They left behind echoes of their existence. These echoes still resonate thousands of years later. Dramatic canyons and sweeping vistas abound. They offer a glimpse of the natural beauty that envelops this archaeological wonder. Within this breathtaking landscape, one can encounter the haunting silence of the past. Pinon pines whisper secrets of those who walked these paths long ago. The wind carries the weight of unspoken history. Mesa Verde isn't merely a collection of ruins. It's a haunting reminder of resilience and loss. It is a canvas painted with the lives of those who dared to thrive. They thrived in a land both beautiful and unforgiving. Here, every stone tells a story. These stories echo into eternity. Nazca, Peru. This arid expanse is where rain is a rare whisper in a sea of sun. It cradles an ancient enigma beneath its skin. The Nazca lines are etched into the desert floor. They stretch across nearly 1,000 square kilometers. They sprawl like a giant canvas unveiled by time. Geometric shapes and animal figures emerge from the dust. Hummingbirds, spiders, and even a monkey are among them. They were crafted by an ancient civilization. This civilization flourished between 200 BCE and 600 CE. These lines, some stretching over 1,500 feet, were designed with no modern technology. They are lost to history, yet alive in mystery. What was their purpose? Astronomical alignments, rituals, or pathways? Only whispers of ancient voices remain to ponder their significance. The methods used to create such precision speak to a sophisticated understanding. They removed the top layer of reddish pebbles. This revealed the lighter soil below. Astonishingly, despite being visible only from the air, they were created without the benefit of such vantage points. The region is plagued by extreme dryness. It is home to a few scattered settlements. The people here tell stories of their ancestors. They pass down knowledge of survival in this stark land. Artisan craft still thrives in this area. Locals weave vibrant textiles that echo the colors of the lines. These colors sprawled beneath the eternal sun. Nazca is not merely a geographic location. It is a living narrative etched into the fabric of time. As the chill of twilight descends, shadows stretch across the ancient geoglyphs. For a moment, one can almost hear the echoes of a past civilization. These echoes endure in the silence. They remind us of what once was and what remains. Beneath the surface of Cappadocia, a labyrinthine world sprawls. Derinkuyu is an ancient underground city carved from volcanic rock. Extending over 8 levels deep, this subterranean haven was not born from whimsy. It was born from necessity, its tunnels and chambers crafted as a refuge from conflict and invaders. At its peak, it sheltered approximately 20,000 souls. It was complete with homes, kitchens, and even churches. Ingenious ventilation shafts and wells provided air and water. This delicate balance sustained life in darkness. As you wander through the narrow passageways, the weight of history hangs heavy. Whispers of lives lived and lives saved echo within these stone walls. Surprisingly, the city's design offered more than mere shelter. It served as a fortified stronghold. It was equipped with rolling stone doors that could seal the entrances in times of danger. These doors provided a formidable defense against marauders. They were operated from within, allowing the inhabitants to remain hidden and secure. Yet, beyond its architectural ingenuity, Derinkuyu showcases humanity's indomitable spirit. When threats loomed above, people descended below. They forged a life amid rock and shadow. Days turned into years, and generations thrived in their underground sanctuary. They were united by survival. Even today, only a fraction of this city has been uncovered. It serves as a reminder of the countless stories still buried in silence. In Derinkuyu, an ancient heartbeat lingers. It is an echo of resilience, creativity, and the eternal quest for safety beneath the stars. Kandavan is a village etched into volcanic rock. It offers a glimpse into a life carved by necessity and resilience. Located in northwestern Iran, its unique dwellings date back over 800 years. They emerge from the earth like a natural extension of the cliffs. Here homes are not built, they are excavated. They are crafted from the very stone that surrounds them. This creates an environment where human ingenuity intertwines seamlessly with nature. The village is home to roughly 1,000 inhabitants. They share a symbiotic relationship with their rugged landscape. Each cave room is designed to regulate temperature. They stay cool in the sweltering summer heat. They trap warmth in the biting winter cold. This ancient architecture transforms into a practical survival strategy. It is a lesson in adaptation where every contour of the stone is used to its fullest potential. Kandavan's economy thrives on traditional crafts, particularly the weaving of carpets and the production of local bread. This bread fills the air with an earthy aroma. Surprising is the level of community spirit. There is an ever-present unity among families who have inhabited these caves for generations. Their traditions run deep, yet they are not immune to modern influences. A growing number of visitors are drawn to this extraordinary village. Here, ancient ways meet the rhythms of contemporary life. As the sun sets, it casts long shadows across rocky facades. The villagers gather, their laughter mingling with the whisper of the wind. It is a reminder that life in Kandavan is not merely about survival. It is about celebrating existence amidst a canvas of stone. In this place, the past is alive. It is a living testament to the unyielding spirit of those who call it home. Here, human connection endures, cradled within the embrace of stone. Once a thriving diamond mining town in the Namibian desert, Kolmanskop is now an eerie reminder of time's relentless passage. The sun bleaches the walls of its crumbling homes. Sand slowly encroaches upon the remnants of a once vibrant community. This settlement flourished in the early 1900s. It boasted opulent buildings adorned with chandeliers and tile floors. This was a stark contrast to the arid wilderness surrounding it. For a brief moment, it became a beacon of wealth. It produced thousands of carats of diamonds. This lure drew workers from all corners of the globe. However, the boom was short-lived. As diamond deposits dwindled, the town dwindled in kind. By the 1950s, Kolmanskop was abandoned. It left behind a ghostly shell of its former self. Floors now shift under the weight of shifting dunes. Walls bleed sand. Inside, light filters through cracked windows. It casts ethereal shadows across the empty rooms. This haunting landscape tells a story of ambition and loss. Echoes of laughter once filled the air. Now they are replaced by the whispers of the desert wind. Surprisingly, the town now attracts visitors from around the world. They are drawn by its desolation and beauty. Its buildings, half buried in sand, create a surreal tableau. This is a striking contrast between nature and human ambition. Kolmanskop stands not just as a relic of the past. It is a poignant reminder of impermanence. It is a place where dreams were born. Inevitably, they were buried beneath the relentless sands of time. Mount Fanjing is a geological wonder of staggering proportions. It emerges from the mist of Guizhou province. This is a realm where earth and sky interlace. Its ancient peaks cradle two temples. Their architecture is an audacious dance with gravity. These shrines were constructed over 5 centuries ago. They anchor themselves into the towering rock. It is a sanctuary fashioned from stone and faith. As the sun rises, a celestial spotlight breaks through the clouds. It illuminates the winding paths that lead to the summit. 8,000 hand-carved steps snake up the mountain's face. This is a staggering effort by monks. They have devoted their lives to this spiritual haven. Each day, heavy loads are carried up these narrow stairways. Every step is a choice to pursue something greater. For pilgrims, the journey transcends the physical. It is an intimate pilgrimage threaded with hope and reverence. Breathing becomes an act of devotion. The air is thin and sharp. One's spirit ignites as they navigate the swirling clouds. Reaching the summit feels less like a destination. It feels more like an awakening. Mount Fanjing cradles an ecosystem of unparalleled biodiversity. Rare species flourish in its misty embrace. Many are found nowhere else on Earth. Yet what lies beneath this majesty is equally striking. Active geological processes continue to sculpt its very being. It is as if the mountain is alive, breathing and evolving. This is more than a peak. It's a living dialogue between nature and faith. It is an invitation to search for meaning amid the clouds. The origins of Mount Fanjing whisper through the ages. It is a place where the heart meets the infinite. Pompeii is a city frozen in a moment of time. It lies silently beneath the ash and debris of a catastrophic eruption. Once a bustling hub of commerce and culture, it thrived. This continued until the fateful day in 79 AD. That day, Mount Vesuvius unleashed its fury. 15,000 residents, caught unaware, faced a harrowing fate. Molten rock and noxious gas engulfed the city. This preserved it in a tomb of ash. Archaeological excavations have unearthed not just ruins. They have revealed whispers of daily life. Vibrant frescoes on walls and intricate mosaics underfoot. Even the preserved silhouettes of the lost have been found. The detail is astounding. An entire marketplace remains where merchants once exchanged goods. Surprisingly, some inhabitants were found with coins still clutched in their hands. This is a haunting reminder of their last moments. Pompeii has become a living classroom for historians and scientists alike. Through its streets, we learn about Roman engineering and urban planning. We also learn about the social dynamics of the time. One striking insight reveals the city's intricate sanitation system. It was centuries ahead of its counterparts across Europe. Today, the site attracts millions of visitors. They wander through the remnants of this once vibrant community. They are guided by the echoes of its past. In the shadow of Vesuvius, Pompeii stands as both a cautionary tale. It is also a tribute to human resilience. Pompeii is forever entwined with nature's unpredictable wrath. Here, life is preserved, yet caught forever in the stillness of disaster. Coober Pedy is a landscape of paradoxes. The harsh Australian outback meets the ingenuity of its people. When the sun sets, the earth swelters. Temperatures soar, relentless in their assault. Yet beneath the parched surface, an underworld thrives. It is a labyrinthine network of homes, shops, and community spaces. These are chiseled into the ancient sandstone. Here, life pulsates at a steady 23 degrees Celsius. It is a refuge from a glaring sky. Survival depends on adaptation. Once a bustling opal mining hub, the town's name translates to white man in a hole. This is a nod to its subterranean existence. Residents have transformed abandoned mines into comfortable dwellings. These homes are complete with intricate ventilation systems. They breathe life into dimly lit corridors. The town's spirit mirrors the opal itself. It is forged from pressure and heat, dazzling in its brilliance. Yet, even this hidden sanctuary has its quirks.